Hey everybody, you've been seeing some of my videos come out with regard to my products that are out there. I want to talk about blocking. I mean, what is the deal with that? You know, I get the fact that there are some people that might annoy you or bother you and you want to take them out of your phone, you don't want to get anything from them. Or they're on Facebook and perhaps they're new to your Facebook page and now all of a sudden they're getting a little bit weird and you block them. But what I don't want to see happen is that we use that as kind of a scapegoat to get out of dealing with confrontation or conflict. And we can do that. You know, we're on our phones a lot, texting versus talking. So I'm going to give you some suggestions, and it's all about being in the logic versus the emotion. First of all, who is this person that you're dealing with? How do you know them? Do you know their values? Do you know how they operate? Is this a one-time instance? Is it repetitive? So those are all things that we want to be thinking about. Secondly, where are we in the situation when we think about emotion versus logic? Did we just have a blow up with this person? Because that's likely a time that we're going to be like, I'm blocking them. They're off my phone. They're out of my Facebook. They're gone. But the other side of this is if they are somebody that's worthwhile in your life, we don't want to take a chance of blocking them, and we don't get back into their world because they say, well, you chose to be out of my world, so now you're out of my world. So we don't want to be kind of hazardous with the opportunity to block or not block. So think about those things. Stay in the logic. In other words, if you've had a fight with somebody, let it cool down before you make that decision. Because once they're out of your life, they can be out of your life. If you're going to decide to do it from a logical place. I had a friend, January. She was passive aggressive, and I knew that. But I figured, you know what, I can handle that situation until she did it to me. So in other words, I needed her as a friend. She became passive aggressive. I couldn't count on her. So I talked to her about it, and she maintained her position. She was not going to move from that. In other words, when she wanted to be passive aggressive, she was going to be passive aggressive. I can't be friends with passive aggressive. I can't do it. You can't win in that situation. You can't be respected in that situation. So I contacted her and I said, you know what? I think we see friendship from a different perspective. We can't be friends anymore. So I wasn't able to hang out with her anymore, and took her off of my Facebook world. But it was a logical decision to do it, and it was very upfront. No mystery. She didn't have to wonder why she wasn't hearing back from me. It was what it was. So think about what you're doing out there. I don't want you to get caught up in the emotion versus the logic. And there's some really important people in our lives that, you know what, they're entitled to screw up. Let them screw up and be part of the apology, because we want to keep the good people around us. And I don't want good people that are in my life to ever wonder or worry that they're just going to be blocked from my world, because that's not going to happen. So I'll see you soon. If you have any questions, message me. Bye.